Before we begin, I want you to think about something uncomfortable. Have you ever snapped at your child, not because of what they did, but because you were already overwhelmed? Because the kitchen was messy? Because you couldn't find the keys? Because the house felt out of control? What if I told you, your messy home isn't just stressing you, it might be shaping your child's personality? And most parents never realize it. In many homes across Japan, cleanliness isn't about impressing guests. It's about emotional stability. It's about raising children who grow up, disciplined, calm, responsible, and secure. And the surprising part? It's not about cleaning more. It's about preventing chaos before it begins. I once stepped into the small home of an 80-year-old woman from Kyoto. She lived alone. No housekeeper, no fancy storage systems, no extreme minimalism. Yet her home felt peaceful in a way I couldn't explain. When I asked her how she keeps it so tidy at her age, she said something that changed the way I think about parenting forever.
I don't clean. I return things to where they belong.
That sentence unlocked 7 habits. And these habits don't just prevent clutter, they build emotional regulation, structure, and character in children. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by your home, guilty for yelling, tired of repeating yourself, or worried your children aren't learning responsibility, these 7 Japanese habits might completely change your household dynamic. And the most powerful one? It only takes 5 minutes a day. Let's begin. 1. Every item has a home. When I entered her house, nothing was wandering. The remote rested in one spot. Slippers pointed neatly toward the door. The towel sat centered on the shelf.
I don't tidy up. I just bring everything back home.
How this prevents a messy house. Nothing gets lost. Clutter never accumulates. Cleaning becomes unnecessary because disorder never begins. The mess most homes struggle with isn't dirt, it's misplaced items. How this impacts parenting. Children raised in a home where everything has a place learn responsibility, order, ownership. When kids are taught to return toys, books, and shoes to their home, they internalize structure. And structure builds security. A child who grows up in a predictable, organized environment feels emotionally safer. That safety becomes confidence. She wiped a small tea spill immediately, washed a cup right away, folded a cloth without delay, no procrastination, no build-up. How this stops chaos. Small messes never grow. Tasks don't pile into overwhelming chores. Mental clutter disappears along with physical clutter. Parenting impact. Children observe everything. When parents delay small tasks, kids learn avoidance. When parents handle small tasks calmly and immediately, kids learn initiative. This habit teaches children, finish what you start. Don't let problems grow. Take quiet responsibility. That's not just cleaning, that's life training. Her kitchen held 1 pot, 1 pan, 2 bowls, nothing extra.
I keep what I use, not what I might need someday.
How this keeps homes tidy. Fewer items, fewer decisions. Cabinets don't overflow. Cleaning becomes easier and faster. Clutter often comes from just in case. Parenting impact. Children raised in simplified spaces develop gratitude, avoid material attachment, learn intentional living. A home that isn't bursting with excess teaches kids that happiness doesn't come from accumulation. It comes from appreciation. That lesson shapes financially responsible, emotionally balanced adults. Every night, she resets her space for just 5 minutes.
Wash 2 cups, straighten a chair, wipe the counter. My day is complete.
How this prevents mess. You never wake up to yesterday's chaos. The home greets you calmly each morning. Overwhelm never has a chance to build. When children wake up to order, their mornings feel calmer. There is less yelling. The day starts peacefully. Parents who don't wake up stressed are more patient. Patient parents build emotionally secure children. 5 minutes at night can change the tone of an entire household. The dining table was only for eating. The chair was only for reading. The bed was only for sleeping. Nothing overlapped. How this keeps a house orderly. Items stay where they belong. Spaces don't become dumping grounds. The home feels larger and clearer. When we mix functions, we mix chaos. Parenting impact. Children thrive on boundaries. When spaces have purpose, kids focus better. Homework happens in the same place, rest happens in the same place. Boundaries in space create boundaries in behavior. And children raised with healthy boundaries become disciplined without being controlled. Each evening she chose tomorrow's clothes, set water by her bed, checked doors, cleared the kitchen.
Morning is when the mind gets confused, so I clear the path before I sleep.
How this reduces mess. No frantic searching, no rushed mornings, no chaos spreading through the house. Preparation eliminates panic. Parenting impact. Children mirror morning energy. When mornings are rushed, parents snap, kids stress, everyone leaves tense. When mornings are prepared, parents remain calm. Children feel guided, not rushed. The home atmosphere stays steady. Prepared parents model emotional regulation.
Before putting away her teacup, she gently thanked it. Not dramatically, just quietly.
How gratitude keeps homes tidy. When you value something, you care for it. You don't mistreat it. You don't overaccumulate it. Gratitude prevents both neglect and excess. Parenting impact. Children who see gratitude modeled learn respect. Treat belongings with care. Avoid entitlement. Gratitude shifts a home from consume and discard to use and appreciate. That mindset shapes compassionate adults. Why these Japanese habits matter for parenting. These habits are common in many homes across Japan, not because people are obsessed with cleaning, but because order supports emotional peace. A messy home often leads to irritation, fatigue, raised voices, decision overload. But an orderly home creates calm communication, predictable routines, emotional stability, and children raised in emotionally stable environments feel secure, develop discipline naturally, show more respect, handle stress better. This 80-year-old woman didn't have more energy. She had more intention. She didn't clean more. She prevented mess from forming. And that's the difference. A tidy house isn't about impressing guests. It's about creating a safe, structured world where children grow into capable, confident adults. If you start with just one habit, returning items to their place, wiping spills immediately, or resetting for 5 minutes at night, you won't just see a cleaner home. You'll feel less stress, more control, more patience, and your children will feel it too. Because the greatest impact of a tidy home isn't visual, it's emotional. And emotional stability is the foundation of truly good parenting. Thanks for watching. Please consider to like and subscribe.